Episode Number 4. Does anyone want schnitzel or Hefeweizen before we start? Nein? Okay, here goes.
Space pigeons are in my podcast.
Space Pigeon Radio, featuring the Sons of Ackworth, podcasting now, close to Ackworth, Georgia.
Okay. All right. We might as well start, right?
Sure.
Okay. It's the return of Space Pigeon Radio. Space Pigeon Radio. In your ear hole. Space pigeons flying round your ear hole. And once again, it's me, Ryan Fuquay.
Oh, fuck!
And it's Mike McGinley.
Oh!
And
say it ain't so!
It's Michael Crow.
That's me, I'm here.
And it's somebody else.
Yo, what's up, dog?
That's right.
Yeah.
It is. It is the artist formerly known as the Weed King.
Yo, what's up, dog?
But I think the Weed King might have gotten an upgrade since the last time we talked to him. I heard you were turned into the Weed Pope.
Yeah, you know, 2 D's for a double dose of pimpin'.
2 D's?
About that.
2 D's? There's no D in a Pope.
I didn't know there was a D in Pope at all.
Yeah.
Pope's got no D's.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Sorry, man. Just a little fucking high right now. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Thank you.
Weed Pope.
I have no idea what you mean.
Are you you know, what's your typical day like, Weed Pope?
You know, just wake and bake. You know, get up in the morning, roll a big fat blunt. You know, just getting ready for the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then sleep right after that?
Nah, fuck that. Nah, sleeps with the birds. Got too much shit
Sleep
going on
talk
in my
dead.
life. You know, this fucking witness protection shit's no fun.
Yeah, I see the ankle bracelet and everything.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of a fucked up situation.
All right. So the Weed Pope is here. That's very good. We got a big night lined up tonight. It's going to be
Latin
something else.
night.
Yes. It is. It's Latin night,
Latin
everybody.
night.
Yeah.
Get ready
What would you do for
for
that?
What, Latin? Just play like some play some salsa, you know.
Strangely enough, everything that we try to play on the DJX just comes out sounding like this. So, enough of that.
So how you been, Ryan? How's your week been?
I'm on 3 hours of sleep last night. I went to work at 7 a.m. I left at 2 a.m. the next day. I went home. I slept 3 hours. I went back to work.
Slave level productivity in the house. What's up?
Exactly.
Is this the appropriate place to ask about? We heard there's some people that stumbled upon Sons of Ackworth.
Yeah.
What's this?
In your arena?
Yeah, there's a couple of people who I'm managing now, and they were doing like a presentation for work, and they found out about Sons of Ackworth, So they went and they thought they would make some brownie points in their presentation by doing this, I guess. But I go and I open it up, and they took screen grabs of the Straight Outta Ackworth video and put them in the back of their presentation about like project management and numbers and timelines and stuff. I see this picture of me with the Ghostbusters helmet on at DragonCon carrying a bunch of beer. I was like, what the hell is this? And so it was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's strange when that happens, but it's interesting when people
I've had a
when
few
they go
people,
digging.
when they cyber stalk you and Sons of Ackworth all of a
I've
sudden.
had a few people come across it that I work with, and actually, like, there's one person in particular that listens to Space Pigeon Radio, and he was asking about it the other day. I was like,
Yes.
all right,
Yeah, we're gonna start coming out. Like people like this underground thing. It goes dormant for a little while,
can't,
and then it starts coming back out again in full force.
Speaking of Space Pigeon Radio, I wanted to take a second because I have a few retractions and corrections from the last few episodes.
Okay. Correct.
Please.
Okay.
So the one is her name is Ahura, right? Not the black lady on the deck. And I didn't know that. That's just a symptom of not knowing Star Trek. All right.
Yeah.
Then the White Witch of the North. Her name is the actress's name is Grilda Swankston. So I got that wrong.
Yeah.
Adventure of Link, of course, is the good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a charming negress, not an enchanting negress.
I saw the video. You put up the video. Yeah.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
I don't remember that episode at all, and I watched all the original Star Trek. Like,
Did any of you guys see the new Star Trek movie?
yes.
I did.
This
I
is
did too.
number 3. Is that
Yeah.
out?
We
3 of the new.
The Weed Pope and I saw it.
Yeah.
over the
So
weekend.
it's a spoiler if anyone that hasn't seen it, but.
Yeah.
They play the song "Sabotage" to defeat the alien
It's dude,
spaceships.
It's like if you
And,
describe you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were.
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
And they basically all these alien spaceships, they destroy the Enterprise and they got to find a way to stop them.
Yeah.
And so they have one of those stupid banters that happens on Star Trek where kind of like in number 6 where they figured out that the spaceship had a tailpipe and they were going to go shoot something up the spaceship.
The spaceship's
but-
butthole.
They go, it's emitting gas.
Yeah.
And then they go shoot a torpedo up the gas of the invisible spaceship. Anyway, they have a conversation.
Was that the one with Christopher Lloyd?
Yeah, no. That's the one with Christopher Plummer.
Oh, okay. I knew it was a Christopher.
But anyways, let me getting back to what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So, they have a similarly stupid realization in this movie where they go, all these spaceships are talking to each other with radio, so if we just blast a really loud song over the radio, it'll make them all lose their hive mind and then they'll just blow up. So they go look on the iPod on the spaceship and they find Sabotage and they play it, and they played it in the first movie too.
Yeah.
And then I got to thinking, I was like, so in this universe, Beastie Boys exist.
Yeah.
But yet, Beastie Boys have songs where they talk about Mr. Spock and Star Trek. So, is this creating like this weird, is that because there was time travel that happened?
Yeah.
Are they talking about the real in-universe Mr. Spock? Or are they just kind of stupid?
If you play the song Intergalactic backwards, it will tell you. There's a
I
message.
wish I could do that right now.
No, I thought like okay, so
Into.
no,
What's that, Weed King? Or
That's
Weed
Weed-
Pope? Or whoever,
Weed
whoever you are.
but no, I thought the movie was pretty good. I liked it.
I did too.
What'd you think? Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't mind seeing it.
I like how when they're playing when they first start or they're playing, maybe it's when they're playing Public Enemy earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
But like I think it's Scotty or Bones goes, "Is this classical music?" And they go, "Yeah."
Right.
I was like, "That's awesome." I
And
just thought that
also
was
to
funny.
bring things back around to episode 1, Chekhov is dead.
I know it's true.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're gonna do with him.
The guy
Wait,
that had no
wait.
job.
Are both Chekhovs dead?
No, I think the
Are you sure?
Let's look.
And my last bit of correction, this is really some news to everybody. We need you to go ahead and stop sending your well wishes to the number I sent out for John Latham because he has passed away.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
That hits me like a ton of bricks.
And in lieu of flowers, he asked that you send a donation to the local rec league of the basketball boys up here.
I thought you were gonna say the hot dog eating contest at Palookaville.
Well, who's to say that didn't have something to do with it?
Yeah. Walter Pete.
I'm beside myself actually. That's pretty heavy. But anyway, I'm gonna disregard it and just move on. Like I'm like it's not just tearing me up inside.
Walter I can never say his last name. The guy who played Chekhov, the original guy, who's not even. He was born in Chicago. It's a fake accent. Bullshit. Anyways,
yes, he's not Russian at all.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, but the young Chekhov is dead. That's why this world is so cruel.
Yeah.
And who
was he run over? What was it? He was hit.
Yeah, it was.
Run over.
Yeah.
Bus.
It's really sad, but they think it's because of some sort of malfunction with or like a recall on Jeeps, and it's basically he had it parked and he was like checking his mail or something, and it just rolled right over.
Remember when you were asking what that character did and he was alive?
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
He died like the next day.
I know he really did die like a couple days later. That is true. But I was thinking of old Chekhov, really. Like.
And John Latham, we got to stop talking about these people. It's just bad luck.
It is.
I know.
It's true.
I know.
Yeah, rest in peace, homie.
So speaking of dark, awful, terrible things, I read this article recently about this is actual after school Satan clubs in Cobb County.
Yes.
Can I join? That sounds awesome.
There's like a satanic group that is trying to recruit elementary schools to create these like after school Satan clubs.
Elementary schools?
Yes. In fact, one of them is the one that's right down the street from my house. It's the one.
Holy shit.
Sawyer would not be going to it, but it's right around the corner. So they it's just, yeah. There's it's those good natured Satan people that are like, we just encourage people to you know, think outside the box and just you know and be you know.
I bet you there's a lot
Hail
of
Satan.
a lot of
That's fine.
a lot of ladies with the cut short like kind of bob haircut that are going to be protesting
Speak to your manager.
up there. Yeah, the speak to your manager haircut. There's going to be a lot of those ladies up there that are like, my babies ain't going to be around no Satan. Like it's going to be like that.
Speaking of Satan too, there was that Amber Alert. Did everybody get the thing with your phone, or did you shut that?
I've shut that off. Yeah.
So there's an Amber Alert now that they interrupt the TV. And it's a couple of days ago, and it was some 12-year-old and her biological father. It's usually what it is. And so I was looking at the Channel 2 news thing or something, and right up like near the top was like, I sincerely pray to Lord Lucifer that she is found and sent home.
And then there's like 300 comments of like, this is what's wrong with America, Trump 2016, goddamn it.
And then I went to, and he'd like done this at a few places, like some tragedy, and it was like, sweet Lord Beelzebub, be sure. And it was just brilliant trolling.
Dude, I love going down the rabbit hole of getting on the WSB Facebook page and then just seeing like something that's it's not even like the stuff that's maybe a little bit racial, like, you know, has a racial undertone, like this and that. There's just comments, just these crazy freaking. I'm like, I can't believe I drive to work every day, and these people are passing me in traffic. But like it'll be
Obama's America.
Yeah, it'd be like goddamn Muslim that's running this country. Oh my god! But it won't even something that's political or like anything that has anything to do with race. Yeah, potholes. It will there will be somebody, and I'll basically play the game where I will go down the comment list and wait till I find that fucking just angry redneck, like usually older dude, and he's just like, it wasn't that way in my day, and we need to make America great again. Like,
speaking of that, so I'm gonna hand this to somebody to open up. This is a letter. It was addressed to my deceased grandmother, but I picked it up, you know, recently. But check it out. This is
from Donald J. Trump.
It's a Donald Trump "Make America Great Again." Open it up. Let's see what it's.
You haven't opened this yet?
No, I've not.
Oh, man, I feel.
This is what you would get if you were a staunch Republican on the mailing list, and Donald Trump's people identified you through the whatever.
I'll tell you about that bar I was at just before here.
Oh, dude, this starts out great.
All right, what do you got there?
Says Miss Hale. Mrs. Hale. Now comes the hard part. That's one sentence, one paragraph. Yeah. Mm-hmm. In November... Oh, I gotta say it like Donald Trump. Hold on.
Yep.
In November, Americans must make the decision. A decision that will decide the course of our nation's future for decades, okay? You know? After suffering almost 8 years under Barack Obama, we finally have the opportunity to make America great again. And we don't have a minute to lose. Hail Satan. I could read it. Hail Satan. All right. There's hold on. Let's see if we can find...
We Pope, everybody.
Hold on.
Where's my applause sound effect?
Applause sound effect.
All right. There's nothing about Hitler Youth in here. I would figure there would be.
Hail Satan!
I don't understand why we're still dwelling on the Obamacare thing. I don't get that. Like,
the bar I was at, by the way, that they held everybody. So on the way here, because it's a little bit of a drive, and I start to have a little just alcoholic stops. Right, it's like I'm gonna get 2 here, I'm gonna get 2 here, yes. And then I wait and see. I'm in holding pattern to see when to come over, and so I stopped at this one place in Hiram, and it was like Roadhouse. It was like some awful 80s middle-aged coven of awful it felt like I was in Florida, and I'm in there, and there's already this drunk couple, and it's like, "What you trying to tell me to do? Shut up!" And it was like 8 p.m.
Yeah,
and immediately, not immediately, pretty soon, early, what you think about this Trump? I was like, you're already on this, seriously. And so I got a sort of a pocket answer too that I say. I'm like, well, I think it's great because the elderly people can have one last thing that they think that they could look forward to in their life. And I say that, and it always misses them.
Yeah.
And then I say, this is the world's largest simultaneous midlife crisis. And it's like, yeah, man, I think that's about right.
I think he summed it up right there.
He's going to make it great again. It's like, you missed exactly what I said.
It's going to be so great.
It's going to be so great.
Oh, man, I can't believe how great it's going to be.
A whole bunch of us.
Me and the Grand Wizard are real excited.
I'm going to eat 4 hot dogs in 2 minutes.
Making America great again.
Get Michelle Obama out the White House, and we're going to have them jumbo hot dogs back in the store.
I can't get a good hot dog these days. I'm telling you what. And if this damn Obama doesn't stop taking all the good hot dogs away from us, God damn it.
I want to have a soda as big as I want. These liberals don't. They want to stop my soda consumption.
All right, there's another segment we've got. It's for you guys this week. Here we go. It's time for a visit from none other than Joe Nasty. We haven't seen in a very long time. Here he is, everybody. Joe Nasty is in the house.
The world. I haven't seen him in so long.
Joe Nasty takes 6 sharp deer hunting arrowheads and anchor them into equicentric points in his skull. The arrowheads are holding taut a yard of Kevlar twine each, which are attached to a giant turbine, which Joe Nasty turn on and twist the face off your head. Joe Nasty butt thrusts you in the nose with a baseball bat. Then grab the end of that bat and swing as hard as he can, knocking your head off.
Joe Nasty.
Joe Nasty get on his knees and take a huge bite out of your Achilles tendon.
Joe Nasty.
Joe Nasty gore your front side open with a garden pitchfork, pulling out your entangled small intestine and routing your own digestive process back into your mouth.
Joe Nasty.
Joe Nasty make a decorative necklace with baby's eyeballs.
Joe
Nasty's hands get cold in the wintertime, so he reaches both hands down a kitty cat's throat to make soft warm mittens. Joe Nasty hate you, hope you die.
All right. That was fantastic.
It's good to see Joe Nasty again.
Yep, I think it's very nice.
It's very nice. Good
Very
for
nice.
him.
Yeah.
Good for him. I think, honestly, like, Ray Marsh gets out of jail, Joe Nasty shows back up. I think those are signs. Like, signs, things are changing right now.
Impending terror.
You know, Trump might be president, you know.
That's a crazy time.
It's crazy times, yeah. You know what I say? Fuck it. Just fuck it. Whatever.
I was in CVS the other day, and I was standing in line to buy. I think this trip.
Segue.
I think this trip was. I was getting some gauze. Anyway, I was in line, and this guy walks past everybody in the line, and he put on a clown nose on his fucking nose,
Was it
and
Patch Adams?
he said to everybody, "Hey guys, stop clowning around." And then he walked out the front of the fucking CVS. And at which point I was like, should I stay in line to buy this gauze or should I run because this fucker's going to come back in here with a gun and kill us all?
Dude, I don't know.
You're gonna try to get him on the podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, you should have ran out in the parking lot and been like, you're my fucking hero. Like, I need to shake your
You
hand,
start
sir.
doing that now.
Yeah.
Copycat crime.
Yeah, you should do that.
It's copycat.
It was pretty good. The other odd thing that happened to me out somewhere was I went to a racetrack gas station, went in to get myself a beverage, and went over to those beverage coolers, opened one up, and when I opened it up, I could hear somebody on the other side of the drinks in the cooler crying. So
Why do they make me do this?
I can't do this anymore.
I just got my bottled water with electrolytes and got the fuck out of there.
Fuck out of there.
What if it was an abductee, like tied up?
Yeah. What? That would be really fucked up.
What if it was that 12-year-old on the Amber Alert that I didn't write down the license number to?
Yeah, and that's on you.
That's on you.
Forever.
That's on Crow. That's not on you. You just thought that somebody was having a bad day at the racetrack.
I was at the Quick Trip. Did you go to Kennesaw Ackworth at all? Any of you?
Dude, it's been a while.
There's this one. Maybe this is a lot of Quick Trips. I feel like it is a good bit of them. But the person at the counter is acting like he is like commanding the space shuttle, and he's like trying to simultaneously. He's like, "How you doing? How you doing? 18 even. Thank you. How you doing?" And he's like, his hands are back and forth.
I've seen them do that at Quick Trip like
He's
all
on
the
it.
fucking time. Yeah.
What's the deal? I hope they get paid pretty well, don't they?
I think they do. If you're a manager, or like a assistant manager, I think you make decent money.
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And kudos to that guy.
Yeah, good to him. You know.
Space Pigeon Radio.
Yes. Weed.
Weed.
Weed is something I haven't seen in quite a while.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. If I had some weed, I'd want to smoke it, and watch Stranger Things on Netflix because that show's really
Keep
good.
hearing about that.
Stranger Things is awesome. Have you watched all of it?
I have.
I have too.
Has everybody watched all of it here or no?
Troy hasn't watched. Have you watched any of it?
It's been a while since I saw Netflix for the first time in a while yesterday, and I watched like 6 episodes of Bloodline.
Is that
I'm
good?
all about Bloodline.
I've never watched that.
It's real like serious.
Really?
Yeah.
I tried it. I couldn't get into it.
Made
You know-
me want to go to the beach.
Our boss keeps talking about Bloodline. He's like, dude, Bloodline.
Another show I tried Mr. Robot.
You didn't like it?
Well, I got through 3 of them. And by the 3rd one, I was like,
Okay, dude. Okay, here's the thing. You get to about episode 3, and they kind of like the pacing gets a little off for about 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, actually, it's about 2 episodes, and it kind of gets a little weak. And like John Dowis actually told me the same thing. He's like, dude, he's like, just wait till the end of the last 2 or 3 episodes are phenomenal. Like the way they end the season and everything, and like the way this new season has been so far has been pretty good. So
Yeah.
definitely like give it another shot. Like, it kind of just, like...
I've never had a show where I love the first 2 episodes, and then by the time I got to 3, I was like,
dude,
fuck
the last 2 or 3 episodes are the best. Like, they're so good.
Yeah, I agree with Mike 100%. It's got a crazy,
Claritin, bro.
It's got a crazy finale. Yeah, super crazy twist. You should check it out.
Man, you better
maybe I'll try
lay
to
back on that smoke.
Maybe I'll try to press myself to see number 4. But yeah, Stranger Things though is interesting because it's like this new trend of 1980s porn.
Yeah.
Of like the 1980s are one of the only things that has ever happened.
Yeah.
And everything about it is worth bringing back out to make you go, oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, like I like the show because it's like Goonies meets like Nightmare on Elm Street meets
it's really
like
good.
John Hughes or something.
It's
like,
really good at what it does.
It's actually John Hughes,
and it's good.
But there's some funny parts to it. But it's just like the teenagers in it just remind me of like Nightmare on Elm Street or something.
Yeah, and it has one. This is interesting too. One of the lead teen guy is one of those guys who is a secret British actor. Like he sounds like an American, and you go through the whole show, and you're like, that's a dude. Is he American?
Is he the guy's older brother, or is he the douchebag?
He's the guy who's the creepy photographer.
Yeah, okay.
And then you hear him on an interview, and he's like, "Oh, I thought the role was very challenging." Blah blah blah.
The little girl, the little girl is the same way too. I saw like an interview at like Comic-Con or something, and she comes out and she's like, "I'm gonna sit here," and I'm like, "Oh, she's fucking English."
And it's like Rick from Walking Dead.
Rick from Walking Dead the same way, yeah, same.
He gets on an interview and is like, "The zombies were attacking me.
Zombies were attacking me." And, Carl.
Rick. Oh, the Coral guy.
Yeah, the Coral guy is British as they come.
Coral.
He was in. You guys ever see Love Actually?
Actually, no. I did not see that.
Yeah, he's in that. It's worth a look. And so is Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's in it in Love Actually?
Yeah.
They were showing some Liam Neeson thing at that bar I was at.
Darkman?
And
Darkman was
I was
a great
looking
one.
up at it, and he was just constantly being chased by some guy, like being chased by some guy through the subway, and then I blink, and Liam Neeson wakes up, and he's in a hospital, and like, that guy's a doctor, and he's chasing him through the hospital, and I was like, what is this? What is this show? Does that, just on that description, do you know, you're the movie guy, does anybody know?
It was a movie?
A movie, yeah.
Wait.
Shouldn't is that show?
I feel like it's Darkman.
Wait, you're not talking about
He
Unknown?
crashes in the river.
Is it Unknown? It's Unknown. He doesn't know who... He's like...
He hits his head, and he's in the car, and then like this man is constantly chasing him. Like suddenly he's a doctor, and now he's like, he's not looking for anybody. He's the hunted. It's like deja vu.
He is so close to being Nicolas Cage, but
Liam Neeson?
just an edge away.
No, like he's. I think if he were to go bankrupt, maybe, like, because that I think is what pushed Nicolas Cage.
It would be Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of like Nicolas Cage getting into a fight with? Oh God, who's the guy? Who's the guy who played Whiplash in Iron Man 2? Mickey Rourke.
Yeah,
he gets into a fight in Vegas with Mickey Rourke. And it's like, this dude is like in a taxi, and he's just like filming it, and he's like, I can't believe I just saw, and it's like in the middle of the day, and it's basically like Mickey Rourke, I think it was Mickey Rourke, and he's like freaking out, and Nicolas Cage is like holding him back, and he's just like, and the guy's like filming it, he's like, I can't believe fucking Nicolas Cage and Mickey Rourke are getting into a fight like in the middle of the day, and they're drunk as fuck, like they're fucked up. Yeah, it's a great video.
I would like to see that.
Hold on, I'll send it.
And once again, maybe that's an annotation we'll put on the YouTube.
Yeah, we have a little thing. Point to the air. Isn't YouTube kind of moving away from that? Like the whole annotations because they're so obnoxious.
I could see them doing it because they are obnoxious as hell.
So,
Rick.
do we have another guest that we're calling into? Or
yeah, I think let's go for that.
Oh, no, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. It wasn't Mickey Rourke. It was Vince Neil. From Motley Crue. Yeah. Vince Neil and Nicolas Cage. Yeah. But I was just... Well, they kind of like... Okay, all right. They're bloated. They fucking are 80s stars. They kind of have dyed hair. I could see both of them carrying a Chihuahua. Like
I saw Guns N' Roses last week.
Oh yeah,
at the Georgia Dome.
Oh yeah, that's right. How was that?
Pretty entertaining. One of the coolest parts was they have like those bands at that level have the most crazy background videos ever, and they had one that had computer animation of two skeletons fucking, which was
Guns N' Roses
something I've never seen before. Yes, but how does that happen, right?
Yeah. Well,
they're pretty much just humping. But
so did they start late? Was Axl late?
They were started on time.
On time.
So refresh me. Are they one of those ones that have some personnel changes again? Like Slash won't.
They had a bunch. Slash is now in the band again.
Is Duff McKagan
and
still
Axl
in it,
and Duff?
No? Yeah.
And the keyboardist. Yeah, and then different drummer.
Okay.
And they come out and they're Guns N' Roses, and Axl did like 18 costume changes during just putting on different T-shirts and different configurations of put some shit on my head like a hat or scarf
Very Beyonce of
or
him.
don't
Love it.
Yeah, lots of those.
That's so real rock and roll right there.
Yeah. I think I paid like $20 for a hamburger or something like that.
Really?
It was
How were the hamburgers?
it was Googie Burger. You guys had Googie Burger before?
Yeah.
That's the burger place that's right in the middle of Centennial Park. If you ever go to that. Okay then.
I've been to Centennial Park, but I've never seen that. That's good to know. Our sponsor this week is, what is it? Googie Burger?
Oh shit. Speaking of our guest, Googie Burgers might as well be our sponsor this week.
Well, it's
but our guest just tried to call me, so let's try to call our guest.
Space Pigeon Radio's special guest this week is Blingwall, aka DJ Slide, aka the Stormin' Mormon, aka Dankster, Tyler Lingwall. Tyler is a long-time Sons of Aquat bassist and Classic Yellow alumni, who for the last 9 years has been exploring snowboarding and glass-blown art along with his musical interests while living in Washington state and elsewhere in the American Northwest. Blingwall is a one-time unofficial boxing champion who bested Patrick Amateur P. Bennett after an intense 7 to 10 rounds of powerful pugilistic performance in Thomas Allen's backyard. Now, back to you freaking maniacs in the studio.
Hello.
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 Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
MC Coogan Grand, what's up?
We can hear you, Coogan Grand.
Yo, Coogan.
Coogan.
Coogan, Boogan, Sploogan. What are you guys doing?
Man, we're
doing this podcast?
Yeah, we're kicking back, doing some Space Pigeon Radio, motherfucker.
Yeah. You on. You live, bro.
Yeah.
It's time.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, you on.
What's going on with you?
I'm on the 101 right now on a road trip, so
road trip.
Kind of exciting.
Hell yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
What is that and where does it go?
I'm going to San Diego.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love San Diego.
All the way down.
Cool.
Yeah, dude. I got a new surfboard in the car. Deborah's here. Say hi to Deb. Hi.
Hi, Deborah.
What's up, Deb?
Yo, what's up, Deb?
Yeah. What's up with you guys? Who's all there?
You've got it's me, Ryan. You got Mike. You got Mr. Crow, and you have the Weed King,
Weed Pope.
Weed
Pope. Oh no shit.
Weed Pope's up
Weed
in here.
Pope. Excuse me.
Baby.
Yo, what's up, dog?
Oh man, this trip is fucking crazy. I'm on like some of the most beautiful fucking coastline that America has to offer.
Dude, we took the Pacific Coast Highway to hold on. I'm trying to remember because we drove like when I was out there a few years ago, we drove from San Francisco to San Diego. And we drove just coastline.
Yeah.
It was sick, dude. Holy shit. I'm trying to remember the name. What's the name of the place
Los
that's
Angeles.
like No. It's basically like there's a bunch of Big Sur. Big Sur. Yeah, Big Sur's the shit, dude. Holy
Big
shit.
Sur.
Yeah.
Big Sur.
Dude,
Yeah.
so
Big Sur's beautiful,
Big
dude.
Sur.
Yeah.
So have
We're
you
gonna see Big Sur. We're gonna see it all.
Right on, dude. Right on. Yeah, we
That's
stopped
awesome,
in Monterey for a little bit. Big Sur. Yeah, that was dope. But dude, the drive, all that shit. Yeah, driving on that coastline though, it's fucking, dude. You're like, I mean, right against the fucking coastline, and you look straight down, and it's like fucking, like 200-foot drop. Like, and there's like one metal guardrail. It's fucking freaky, dude. And people are like hauling ass.
Yeah.
Like,
How is it out there?
Totally. It's amazing, man. It's like it's like the sunset right now, and like we're on those rocky ass fucking cliffs, you know, in some tiny ass town on the coast.
That's awesome.
Florence is what this place is called.
What's it called?
Oregon.
Oh, right, right on.
Florence. Yeah, I'm in Oregon. Oh man, yeah, and I got a new surfboard, y'all. It's fucking dope.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, like you've really like since you moved to West Coast, man, you've got like you've really honed, it seems like your extreme sports like repertoire.
yeah, for real.
Trippy vibes.
It's ridiculous. Like, I just went crazy on the snowboarding, obviously, right when I moved out, you know?
Yeah.
And then after that, I was in the summer, like, man, I wish I could snowboard. And they had surfing. I was like, okay, might as well try that shit. That it's one of the hardest fucking things I've ever done, y'all. It's like so hard. It's so fucking scary. But it's also like the best thing that I've ever done for myself at the same time.
Well, I was going to ask you how...
possibly be my death.
Right on. I was going to ask you how hard it was to go from like snowboarding to surfing. Like, is it similar at all?
No, it's not. It's not similar in any sense. It's like it's a board, you know, so balance transfers.
Right.
But like it's fucking weird, man. Surfing takes like 3 years to stand up on it, you know, and then it takes like 10 more years to actually make it do what you want it to do.
Right on.
So it's like, it's a long-term thing. Like, you'll go out and you'll realize it, too. You'll be like, this is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, legitimately, like, not something you can just do.
Yeah.
So,
like, it's something that, like, takes a long-term, like, mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's pretty awesome.
It's like music.
Yeah. Well,
it's like music. It's like...
I tried, like, 15 years ago and couldn't even try to stand up. I just fell down. I tried, like, for a few days, and I just ate it, and then I get stuck in the undertow, and I was just like, fuck this. Like, after 2 days, I was like, hey, I'm done.
I want to ask you guys here in the room, like, what do you think is the most surprising thing that Tyler would find surprising about Ackworth area since the last few years?
Love's truck stop.
I'd say
we got a truck stop.
There's a
you got a new truck stop.
Yeah.
What's
Okay, check this out, Ty. In downtown Kennesaw, like right by Wildman's, there's now like a multi-million-dollar like condo establishment with like condos up top and upscale empty shopping centers on the bottom that nobody's bought store space in.
Like,
it's Soto Sopa.
Nothing to do.
Okay.
Soto Sopa.
So it's like a Soto Sopa, right? Like, so I saw this shit from Adriel Garcia, of all people, on Facebook. He posted like this article of like that Kennesaw is now like being voted in as one of the most backwards towns in the United States. Where it's like,
that was like
noticing the gun law thing.
That was a Now Hear This article. That was a video from like Now Hear This. Yeah. Man, there's shit I forgot about, like the kid that waited to see his academic advisor, and this was like 3 or 4 years ago, like KSU, and they assembled. And it's like, look how backwards this town is. I was like, but I promise, I was in Mississippi 2 days ago. I promise you, Kennesaw is doing okay.
Kennesaw's getting a Whole Foods.
Junior was in.
You were Starkville?
Yeah.
What?
I was in Starkville too.
Wheat King was in Starkville yesterday.
That was there when you were there.
I was in Starksville. That's crazy.
So let me get this right. The both of y'all were in Starkville at the same time.
Yeah.
And didn't know that. And you didn't hang out? That's fucked up.
Yeah, I was in Starkville. Shit.
That's crazy. I went out there to pick up somebody who quit tour, like in the middle of the tour, and he said, hey, I kind of have a monster favor to ask. I said, do you need me to bring you a keyboard in Oklahoma? He's like, no, I quit tour, and I need you to come like pick me up in Mississippi. I got gas and whiskey.
Yeah, man, I was there Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, dog. Shit hit me up, man.
I was like, this feels like the Typico town. This feels like the Junior's town. Damn it.
It was.
Yeah, dog. I was there.
The name.
Yeah, you're in my hood, man. Shit, next time you're rolling by, you need to hit a brother up.
Yeah, no idea. Ty, you can't hear this through the rig that we've got the phone, but like, Weed King is talking through a voice disguising pedal or whatever. to obscure his actual identity. So we got to be careful that we're calling Weed King and or Weed Pope.
Weed Pope.
Yeah.
Weed Pope now.
Yeah, no offense, bro. Yeah, no offense, bro. It's just, it's that witness protection shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I know, I get it.
So, dude, I'm
Blingwall too. I'm Blingwall. Don't be using my real name.
Blingwall. So,
MC Cougar Grand, DJ Slide.
So you've heard a few of these podcasts, right?
Oh yeah. I've learned a lot of stuff that I didn't know.
Yeah, man. So obviously we called it Space Pigeon Radio, and you originated Space Pigeons, right? Like at a LAN party.
I was there. I remember that.
And it was like there was a bunch of screaming, wailing vocals like over a Rage Against the Machine sample that was like set up.
Exactly. It was like, yeah. It was like I couldn't believe it when I first heard it.
I think it was Calm Like a Bomb. Yeah, it was Calm Like a Bomb sped up.
Yes. It was such a genius idea, but like, how did you come up with like Space Pigeon, like the concept? Did it just?
I don't even know, man. It was a lot of video games and like weed,
Yeah.
Were you there? Were you there when this all went down?
Early days when we didn't like get stoned too often.
It was at Ian's house, wasn't it? It was his LAN party.
Ian's house.
I was there. I remember the whole thing. Like
I came right after it was recorded, and it was like blowing my mind.
Well, it was like John Latham was there too. I remember that, and like
before he died.
Before he died, John Latham is dead now. Yeah,
he didn't die.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I mean, you haven't heard the news, but I mean,
Dude,
Crow gave us the no.
Shut up.
Okay. So, anyways, I do remember I remember leaving early, and you guys were working on the track, and like there was just like a lot of laughing, and I remember like saying a couple of things like, and I was Luke or somebody had like the sample of the pigeon, and I remember like he was just putting this effect on it. And
there was that scream,
and he was like, and I remember we sat there and just listened to that for like 20 minutes, and everybody's like about to pee their pants. Like and then I remember leaving, and then y'all worked on the track after that.
Space Pigeon! Space Pigeon!
Space pigeons are in my ass.
My
But it was just like,
you threw in that Chili Peppers sample.
We were just tweaking those pigeons for a while.
Yeah, for like a long time. Like you were just like, you were fucking so happy to hear that. It was hilarious.
And then those pigeons were like,
What are you doing? What are you doing art wise? Are you making music or glass, or what are you up to? Like, what weird shit are you doing?
It's like the full Monty right now, man. Like I got glass going. I'm selling glass, making glass, and I sell it at Pike Place Market, the infamous Pike Place Market. So I'm technically what they call like a market rat. Like,
you like a
there's
busker?
This whole subculture of well, the buskers are part of it. Buskers are market rats.
What is a busker?
So
I'm not familiar with this term.
Buskers stand on the corners and they stand on the corners and sing and play music.
Play trombone,
there's one really notable one.
Gypsy dancing.
Yeah, trombone. Yeah, there's a lot of really crust punky, like shitty, like banjo kind of groups that come up from Portland.
Okay.
And they just fucking suck. It's like it sounds like they're trying to sound like Louis Armstrong, but like if he was dying, it's like
they're
trying to use that same kind of raspy. It's just shit.
Yeah.
So there's a clarinet player that plays "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and he plays it at like halftime. It's like, let's take me out to the ball game. There's a guy named Sailor Bob, and he dresses up in a sailor uniform, and he's an old veteran, and he just stands there. He's like so old. He's Sailor Bob, He's like it's staple. All these guys are like characters. You have Johnny Hahn plays the piano. and he plays this really like new age sounding, like really busy, tingly sound. You know, he's like a lot of sustain pedal, and he's like this old cat with like gray hair, but he's a staple, and he's actually really good. If you listen to Johnny, he's fucking. You're like, damn, he can actually play.
Wow.
One of the very few buskers that can actually do shit.
Right on.
Most of them are fucking full of shit. Like, yeah, like a tub, like the people playing the tub bass, you know?
Yeah.
Like, boom, boom, and it's so out of tune. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
You're painting a good picture of like what the experience is.
Yeah.
I was in.
My favorite busker though, he can play the acoustic guitar, sing, hula hoop, and do a Rubik's Cube at the same time. No shit.
Space Pigeon Radio.
Since you mentioned the Donlin clan, I did want to give a shout out to a boy, Bob Donlin, who is one of the only known listeners, regular listeners of this podcast. We got to salute Bob right about now.
Somebody's listening to it.
Yeah, what's up, Bob? Just want to throw a shout out.
Yeah,
you know,
Bob.
You're my homie, dog.
Yo, Tyler, you can't hear the music because of the way it's set up. I got some music on.
Okay,
Bob.
it's fine.
Yeah, much love goes out to Bob Donlin.
Bob Donlin.
Hey, Bob
You my
Donlin.
boy. I know you moved out of Georgia, but you're still my boy.
Yeah, you're my boy, dog.
Bob Donlin, I bet it's funny when you grow a beard. When you grow a beard, I bet it's funny. I bet it's funny.
Yeah. So, Wildman's dead. Didn't know.
Whoa, I heard some.
Whoa, say that again, Ty?
Wildman died, right?
What? What?
Do you seriously know more
I
about
heard he died.
fucking Wildman than we do? Everybody's Googling.
Hold on, I'm Googling right now.
Man, we can make that
Google
music
this
video
shit.
now.
I think.
Meyer's death? This
What?
is the first thing that pops up.
What?
And who's gonna take it on? Like, who is like the new?
No, I don't think he
Dude,
died.
Tyler, are you signed up to like Google alerts for Wildman Denmark?
I pay close attention to Dent's career.
I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead.
You think
unless
it's a
it
hoax?
happened
I don't see
recently?
it.
Unless it happened recently, dude.
You think it's a
Hold on.
hoax?
Let's see.
Like of all
I
the
thought it was
hoaxes,
in that
all the celebrity hoaxes. I don't see it.
Wait, say
No.
what?
From
I don't see it.
he's still alive. He's fucking psychotic too, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how old is the old bastard's got to be?
Crow and I talked about like trying to make a Wildman song music video, like, but maybe we got to use puppets or something. We're kind of like, how do we do it without kind of like?
So it's gonna be like Muppets, like, and there's lynching involved, but we want to have like actual dancing, like we can get the sons dancing in that new like railroad underpass, and we do like like stupid movements, but then all of the hanging, and the Muppets could be like stupid colors like green and purple, like Sesame Street.
Yeah. They're like, we're gonna hang all the greens.
Yeah, I heard. And you know, I heard.
All y'all purples go home.
Do your damn thing like Wildman. Say your damn herbs in a shop like Wildman. Surplus your Civil War shit like Wildman. Play with damn toddlers like Wildman. Chew that damn tobacco like Wildman. Build that damn spaceship like Wildman. Solve those damn equations like Wildman. Go back in time and get those damn whales like Wildman. Wildman. Renovate the damn World Trade Center like cover yourself with damn mud to evade the predator like eat a KFC double down damn sandwich like make friends with your neighbor like lynch your least favorite damn race like comb the damn dead bugs at your beard like give school and steal your friends follows damn Ferrari like Wildman.
I heard Donald Trump's going to give a speech at Wildman's funeral.
No, okay, all right. Wildman is according to Facebook. He still has he has a Facebook page, but I don't see anything confirmed anywhere online that he died. So
okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at that article. I think they said it in that Adriel Garcia article that he posted. I was like, oh, he's
Probably
dead?
just some comment.
That's funny. Hey Ty, you
Maybe
live.
they're like, we wish.
Dude, honestly, you could go through. There's a lot of people on the Facebook page of Detmeyer of Wildman's that are basically like of the business page of it on Facebook.
Yeah.
So you could just go through it. Like these people are just like, yeah, Confederate flag, like literally like commenting on it. I'm like, you just basically like check off these people as assholes.
Yeah. Put them on the watch list.
Yeah. They're definitely voting for Trump.
Hey Ty, so you basically live in like Twin Peaks, right? Like
I have lived in Twin Peaks. Like I don't live there now, but when I first moved to Washington, I did live in Twin Peaks.
You were right up in there. Like
yeah, that was the first town I lived in. I went to Tweety's, not all the time, but like I got the cherry pie with the ice cream. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, like have you?
They actually have a really good brewery in that town. Like they make this beer called Irish Death, and it's like a 9% semi-stout, and fuck you up, dude. It's amazing.
That's awesome, man.
Favorite.
I mean, like
that's a favorite, dude. All-time favorite.
Did you just say Irish Rick?
Irish Death.
Oh,
Irish Rick.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. That's some good shit. But I'm in a hip hop group now too, y'all. I feel like I'm cheating on y'all.
No.
It's called Posse. It's called Posse Impossible.
Posse Impossible?
Yeah.
Is there anything like published yet?
Not yet. Well, there's old stuff on SoundCloud from there was an old MC, right?
Yeah.
And it has like this Eastern European like klezmer sound to a lot of it because there's a guitar player that wrote a lot of the grooves. His name is Miri, and he's from Bulgaria. And so, like, he wrote all these like gypsy-sounding hip hop like things, and this other MC did all this MCing on it. And now we have a new MC, and I'll do some MCing, and we have another person. We got a Jews or a mouth harp. I don't know if you can say Jew harp.
It's a Jew harp.
Yeah, it's a
Is
Jew
that?
harp.
Wait,
Like Brazil nuts.
but is that a racist thing, or is that just what it's called?
Jews
I don't know. I feel like it feels racist when I say it.
I always thought it was like juice harp, like I'm drinking some juice. It's a juice harp.
Well, Kyle will call them Jewsies. He calls them Jewsies.
Juicies.
And which could be pretty racist. I don't know.
Could be Could be disguised as racism. I don't know.
Y'all, I gotta talk about. I saw this movie the other day. Like, I always love like watching and talking about fucked up movies, you Tyler. But like,
yeah.
I saw this movie. Have you guys seen Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson?
No.
You guys know about this movie?
Man, no.
Okay.
No.
Everybody's got to watch it. It is. It's on Amazon Prime if you got Amazon Prime or whatever, but you'd probably find it on a DVD or some such.
Clearly,
also.
it's on DVD.
But it's about Scarlett Johansson is this. You don't really know. I don't want to give too much away. You don't really know, but she's some sort of alien, and she drives around in like a white like rape van, picking up guys, and then like she will like march. So she'll pick up these guys. She's in like Scotland. She'll pick up these guys, and then they'll like get in the van with her, and then she will like basically like once they're in the van or they go to wherever they're gonna go, they go into this like this black realm of like nothingness or whatever, and then like sink into this like goo or whatever, and like she's basically like taking their life energy or whatever. It's fucking
That's crazy.
It's fucking great. So Under the Skin.
She dissolves them in the goo.
What's that? Yeah, they kind of like
dissolve them in the goo.
Yeah, they like kind of like so she like basically lures them in there. like they're almost gonna have sex or something, but like then they just start sinking while she's like standing there, and like, and like, and then the thing like basically like takes their skin. Like imagine like you deflated like a balloon all of a sudden and it just left your skin. So then like they just make you pop and all your innards fucking disappear and now here's your skin. So Scarlett Johansson just goes on like a series of like doing this through the movie. It's fucking great.
So the skin's the only thing left. Does she like? So she's using like your innards as the fuel.
Yeah, like she's like this thing that's like using your skin. Yeah.
Oh, she wears your skin. Does she wear your skin?
She wears a person's skin, but there are others of her that wear other people's skin.
Oh,
I feel like I'm giving away too much. You guys got to see it. It's like there's a lot.
The new Star Trek. Everything's ruined for me.
I know. We're going really spoiler heavy on this.
Spoiler alert.
I still, man, Ty, I still always think about like when we went to see Grindhouse and we got so high, and they gave us the free food at the restaurant.
All you can eat.
The guy, the gypsy waiter, and he was like, yeah, and they were like, we're gonna give you some things.
We got as high as we could get on your vaporizer, went to go see Grindhouse, went to go eat dinner beforehand, and we went and sat down in this restaurant, and the waiter just comes out and is like, okay guys, the way it is tonight is it's all free.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring out some courses. And we were so paranoid.
Were they just
scared.
messing with you? Like,
we ran away. After we ate, we ran away.
Where was this again?
Yeah.
An Italian restaurant in Kennesaw.
It was like pizza and mussels. Like pizza was the main course, was it? Like, they gave us mussels and
was this Apolito's?
Like, this was not...
No,
it was.
It was so awesome, and we were so scared. We were like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
They're just trying to keep us here until the boys show up.
Never happened in a restaurant.
Yeah, we were like, "Did they kill somebody in the back? Like, what are they trying to hide?" Like,
you're gonna eat this pasta. You're gonna stay here.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pay.
Space Pigeon Radio.
Okay? What are you gonna fucking do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna either die or you're gonna drink your piss.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! So weed's legal, right?
Yeah,
that's
man.
Not
crazy.
in Georgia.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Out here is fucking insane. So I saw 9 like recreational weed places down the coast. Like I could have just stopped like a gas station and just bought weed like 9 times.
How are you on that now? Are you kind of like at your point where you're kind of over it, or are you kind of like, oh yeah, like?
Yeah, I don't care about growing it and shit. I'm like, it's so much work. I'm gonna let somebody else do it. It's so cheap and stuff. It's like not even like a.
It's like when people had to grow their own food. It's like when people had to grow their own food, and then it was like grocery stores, and it's like, why am I gonna grow that shit? I can just go buy it. So it's basically just the progression.
Exactly.
It's just the natural progression.
Yeah, like if you were in Georgia, it would be good to grow because you can make a lot of money. But like out here, you got to grow too much.
Yeah,
you like gotta, and it's like, and it's all super serious. I mean, I'm not saying that I couldn't like compete, but like, it's fucking ridiculous out here. Like what I would do if I was started growing again is I would be like one of these guys that makes the fashionably named, new strain. I would just be like, mad scientist, be like, this one's called Blingwall. Like, what is that? You hit the Blingwall, man. You smoke enough, you hit the Blingwall. And then like,
it's called the hootie hoo ha ha.
Should just name it. Name it your address.
Your address.
Just name it your address. It's like there's nothing wrong with saying that. It's like this is the address. Well, I wonder where I can get some.
Man, if I was living out there, man, I'd be sprinkling that shit on everything. You know what I'm saying? My cereal, my coffee, everything.
The edibles are crazy. Dude, the edibles are insane. Like this girl made
Yeah.
This girl made snickerdoodles, dude, at work. She's I'm not gonna name anyone, but she made snickerdoodles, and I ate one bite of this snickerdoodle, and I was so fucked up all day, like selling glass. Like I was just like one bite,
Michael.
like one fucking like from And it was like, I got like tricked into it too. One of the other vendors was like, "Take a bite of this."
Do you remember?
I'm like, I love snickerdoodles.
He says snickerdoodles. do you remember snackaroonies? Pat, you remember Patrick's snackaroonies?
Oh my god, I saw snackaroonies, dude. I saw snackaroonies. We were buying snacks for this road trip, and there was some shit called snackaroonies.
This was Patrick's grandmother.
And
like,
yeah.
we were like hanging out in like Patrick's bedroom making music, and then his grandmother like walks in, like being hospitable. She just opens the door slowly, and there's like a plate, like a platter.
Yeah.
She's like, snackaroonies? Pretzels! And she's got like an arrangement of pretzels as snacks that she's offering as like a gesture.
It was always so funny when like we were hanging out at my place, my grandparents would come around or whatever. It's like, you know, always so funny.
Hook us up with snacks.
Yeah,
dude.
They were always really hospitable. I remember your grandfather coming downstairs in his underwear, telling us to shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, because we were like right under his.
Doing?
That was so awesome.
And it wasn't even like a thing that happened just one time. Yeah. It happened so many times.
Because we were right under his bedroom and we were just doing whatever fucking crazy shit.
Recording fucking
You making
shit.
a rap album again?
Making another goddamn rap album in the...
I thought we were making elderly porn when he came down.
Yeah, I think you're right. We were.
I think you're right.
We're in the middle of like,
and then he comes down the stairs in his tidy whities. I remember that.
Betty White. Oh my god, that's one of those songs.
I'm a fan of Jack Lemmon.
Ty, do you remember when you really kind of like got involved heavily in the Suns? It was like around 4th album, and like I think you were the one who kind of was like the one who was like, we need to play live.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It was Classic Yellow had broken up after high school, and I was like, we're too good. We've trained too hard to not have a band, you know? Like, we're like too good. We're too like in the pocket to not like push something. And you guys were always the funniest motherfuckers, so it was like it was obvious like what we needed to do.
And
I was like, we'll be your band. I was like, I got a band for you. And minus Thomas, you know.
Yeah.
Luke was there, you know.
And it was
Luke's
the start of
perfect
your... I remember it was the start of your descent out of Mormonism too, because like I was like, Tyler, did he just say like, well, like the one album was like, that ain't no crap. And I was like, well, that's just going to be a funny
145.
45. It's a 145. You know that ain't no crap.
And then you started swearing like progressively beyond that. I was like, well, I guess it's the end of that chapter.
Yeah.
Fuck Sprint, PCS, bitch. I'm moving to Nokia.
Yeah. And I seriously remember
that was a lot of Wheat King. For sure.
It was. But I remember that phone call, Ty, where you and me were talking one day, and you were like, yeah, we need to do this. We need to get everybody and, like, start jamming and do a show. That was fucking...
Yeah, I remember that, too. I remember the shitty basement in Giles Road. Like, I can remember that, like, shitty white couch that we threw off of my deck, and then my dad was like, she gave us $20 to take it to the Army Navy or whatever, and instead we just like went and threw it on the side of Old Moon Station Road.
Do you remember when we were firing? Was it eggs or ice cubes into the sky, like straight up, and then like 5 minutes later, like it was a long time, like 5 to 10 minutes later, it lands at our feet. and like you and I were probably
that
high.
Shot was fucking insane. Yeah.
Do you remember?
One time I was talking to James Atwell one time on the phone, and I was doing a one-man catapult with a potato. And I remember I was talking to James Atwell. I don't know why. I let go of this potato, and it stayed in the pouch and ricocheted. It came back at me like. Rather than flying out, it turned and flew in. And I stuck up my forearm and broke this fucking potato. It was like a giant fucking potato. Yeah, and I was like, I gotta get off the phone. I like hung up the phone with James Atwell and just kind of like, was like, did I break my fucking arm with a potato? That's what I was thinking.
Were you involved?
It was fucking insane.
Were you involved in the story about throwing the munchkins at the lady in the Dunkin' Donuts in the drive-thru window?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't there for that. I think that I did something at a drive-thru though that kind of was like funny, but it wasn't like that. It was like I was. We went backwards. Then they were taking it too far. Yeah, it was like Max and Patrick.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was that where we went backwards through the drive-thru? So when we were in Steak and Shake and we drove through backwards, and we said this would be funny. It was like, so we were in reverse. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. and then so we pulled up. Yeah, and we pulled up, and then like it was like, this is gonna be hilarious. We're gonna get high. We're gonna go backwards, and then and we get to the speaker, and they got the auto machines like, welcome to Steak and Shake, order whenever you're ready. Before you say anything, I just need to let you know that the ice cream machine is down and the grill is not working. and then Patrick is in the passenger seat, which is the main side since we're in reverse. And he goes, so you have neither steaks nor shakes. And I was trying to figure out what to eat, and we were like, oh no, never mind, let's just go. And we left.
Dude, chicken!
Chicken, no. And we just stayed in reverse and left instead of pulling forward.
That's hilarious.
Yo, Ryan, play that Choco Taco.
Taco Bell, is Sarah, can I help you?
Yeah. I mean, I was there eating some food. I mean, not today or anything, but like I was there like, I don't know, about 4 or 5 days ago. And I had a whole bunch of Choco Tacos. And like my stomach hurt real bad afterwards. I don't know if like, you know, there's something in there or what, but my stomach hurt pretty bad.
Okay, I'll tell you what. It's a telephone number, 1-800-TACO BELL.
No, I don't want to call no 1-800 number. I have to ring up my phone bill.
1-800?
Yeah.
It won't ring up your phone bill.
The Choco Tacos done mess my stomach up. I don't want to be having, like, you know, insult to injury, if you know what I'm saying.
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about that. That's the only thing that's only it.
I mean, I only had like 12.
Oh, really?
12 or 13, something like that.
12 or 13. You paid 12, 13 Choco Tacos.
That's right. I tried.
One moment.
All right. Give me your manager.
Hello?
Yeah. Are you the manager?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of them Choco Tacos the other day.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of hurt my stomach a little bit. Now she's trying to tell me to call some 1-900 number or something. Trying to make me call some big number and like run a bunch of money on my phone bill.
Okay. So, do you just want your money back or what?
I want some more Choco Tacos that don't make my stomach hurt like I got shot the other day. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, I've been shot. You know, it didn't feel that bad. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Reginald.
Okay. And how many did you order?
I think I had about 12.
You had 12 Choco Tacos?
Just about, yeah.
Well, no wonder your stomach hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't hurt that bad at first. Then I got, like I said, it felt like I done been shot.
Well, you ain't... Okay.
I'll tell you what, sweetheart. I'll come down there. I'll eat about 12, 13. If it happens again, you know, I'll shoot up the window or something. For my gat. No, I'm playing with you, baby.
Okay, but so you just want to get your money back, or you just want 12 more Choco Tacos?
I'll come down. How about I'll tell you what? When I come down there, I drop my name. You toss me a Choco Taco in the house. We'll be alright.
Okay.
All right. What's your name?
This is Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was Aquith Fresh. We now return to Space Pigeon Radio, brought to you by Googie Burger. Don't worry, John Latham isn't really dead. He's just resting.
Space Pigeon Radio.
Tyler? Oh, we lost him.
Are you still there, Ty?
Ty's gone.
Tyler?
Ty's gone.
Let's try getting back.
All right.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I wonder if his battery died. We might have drained his battery all the way out, man.
Chris Jones also, like, earlier today, because I was in his area on my little...
You have reached the voicemail box of...
on my little beer trip, I was on the way. I was, like, in Chris and Emily's area, so I was like, hey, come hang out while I'm drinking alone at the bar. And then, like, no response from Chris, and then, like, hours later, like, while I've been sitting here, he was like, oh, I missed a call from you. And so I said, stand by. It's probably the wrong word to use, because I was like, yeah, I'll just call you later. And he says, I don't want to be on Sons of Ackworth Radio tonight. Well, that's not what I meant, but that's fine.
Yes. Well, you know, it's always better to plan in advance than to...
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
50-50.
So, Michael, I think, you know, on a couple of these last episodes, we've kind of, like, got on the topic of something to remake. I think that should be kind of a regular thing. Like, let's every week, every time, come up with a show that we feel like, or a property, too. A premise, whatever, like a movie that, because everything's getting remade now. It's how any money is made in Hollywood.
You know, there's a new thing, too, where people think that Link from Legend of Zelda needs to be a woman.
Yeah, there is that thing.
Why? It's always going to be, write a new game. Make a new game.
She-Link. What was the one thing?
New Splash. Like a remake of a reboot of Splash with Channing Tatum as the mermaid. So a merman.
Right.
Merman!
Yeah. There's not enough mermen in movies.
So we've just kind of like... We've gotten to this point where there's just no new shit. It's just basically like the trend now is to change the character.
Undo existing material.
But here's the thing, right? So like if every episode of this we come up with a property, we bring our spin on the remake, we get to sue whoever like ultimately does it, because everything's going to get remade ultimately at some point.
Yeah, we got prior art. We put it out there.
Yeah, we put it out there. So I think this week maybe we talk about the remake that is bound to happen of Benson.
Fuck yes.
Robert Guillaume, you know, back in the day.
Yeah, I'd watch the
It was
fuck
a
out
spin-off of Soap.
Yeah.
And Benson was the...
It was the Frasier of Soap, basically.
Yeah, it was the Frasier of Soap, for people who catch that and understand that.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you remember the Benson song? You remember the Soap
I know the
song,
Soap
right?
song.
Play Soap while we're talking about it. I might as well.
The Benson?
If you can. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
You can do that version. Actually, that's good, because that might get us in the mood for like how the remake comes together, right? Because like,
how did the Benson song go? Because I remember the Benson song like being, it was like,
I'm motherfucking Benson. And I'm round all these goofy people like Odo from Deep Space Nine. And
sounds pretty spot on. Yeah.
All these people are crazy except me. I'm Benson.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Benson. Benson.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I watch the fuck out of Benson.
Clean shit. I keep your house clean, cause I'm Benson. Shit.
So did you watch Soap a lot?
I watched Soap as much as anybody else in our group. I mean, like, you know, you had...
Benson, though, I watched. I remember when it first aired. Yeah.
There was that period of time where you'd probably watch Benson, Mama's Family.
Oh, yeah, Mama's Family. I watched the fuck out
all
of
that
Mama's
shit,
Family.
you know, that, like, you're just like... And fucking Barney Miller. And,
What was the spinoff after Empty Nest, too? Empty Nest was
It was Golden Girls and then Empty Nest.
Yes.
And what about Coach?
Empty Nest had a
Was
spinoff.
Coach part of it?
Empty Nest? Oh, yeah.
Golden Palace.
Yeah.
And it was when they finally
Yep.
put the old people in the retirement home.
Yeah.
Golden Palace, yes. Who was on Golden Palace? There was like some...
it was an Empty Nest spinoff. It was, or no, it was a Golden Girls spinoff. And it was
originally
targeted to very old people.
Yeah, originally Golden Girls. I remember my grandmother like thinking that was the most disgusting and dirty and raunchy show of all time.
They had
and it's so wholesome now. Like,
yeah,
it was just nasty. It was nasty.
So Benson was the governor's butler, right?
Yeah,
the governor,
something like that. He lived in the governor's mansion or something like that. So now, your new Benson, you can't have Robert Guillaume anymore. Who knows what's up with him?
Salma Hayek.
Selma Hayek would be good.
Because that fits the housekeeper model
You're
these
thinking
days.
you're thinking of Nurses. Nurses was the spinoff of Empty Nest.
What's Golden Palace? What is Golden Palace?
That's when it's all the Golden Girls except for one.
Didn't the mom
like maybe
die?
Estelle Getty wasn't there or something, and now they run a hotel.
Yeah, Nurses was basically about the doctors, the nurses that were in the doctor's office for the what's the doc. Harry Weston. Here we go. Yeah, the guy that was it wasn't Coach.
No, the alien from Soap, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the guy, the Mitsubishi guy,
not Joe Suzu.
The Zuzu guy. Joe Zuzu was on it.
Yeah.
Selma Hayek is Benson.
Oh, and
Selma
Estelle
Hayek
Getty was on it. Estelle Getty was on Empty Nest. I remember that now.
Who's the new one that screams? Sophia blah blah blah.
That might be better.
I'm going to clean your house.
Yeah.
I am Benson.
My name is Benson. I will clean your house.
Dude, yes.
You are the governor.
So she's Benson.
Yeah.
And she's not even a maid or a butler. What is the female? If you're a female, you're a butler. Are you?
No.
Are you a
butleress?
Butleress?
Like a maid?
Feminine.
Is a maid the same as a butler but gender swapped?
No.
Is there a difference? Anyway, fuck it.
Yeah.
So Selena, whatever.
Selena Gomez.
Who is she?
Oh.
Who is
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Housekeeper.
Oh, housekeeper.
Yeah.
So now Benson's no longer a housekeeper. Benson is a secret government agent.
Do we retroactively put all the alien stuff from Soap in there? Like the Billy Crystal?
Yes.
Alien stuff? I don't remember that.
Yes.
All that crazy alien
But
shit
to
from
confuse people, that part is in canon from original Soap, and he's still Billy Crystal.
Yeah, current Billy Crystal.
They've recasted Benson, gender swapped Benson, and Benson's
Are you
no
gonna
longer.
Abrams this? You're gonna say
Yeah.
that
Old
it's an
Spock talking to
alternate
himself.
timeline?
It's like we're gonna fuck people up because they're gonna be like, well, the Soap character of Billy Crystal is in canon and is in the universe, but the Benson character Benson is a reboot. So now we're all fucked up and we don't know what to do.
So Sophia, whatever her name is,
Sophia Vergara. Yes,
yeah, Sophia Vergara.
I changed the sheets on the bed. It's like Hinkle.
It's like slightly Latin feminine Hinkle.
Sophia Vergara. Okay, all right.
Confident Hinkle.
All right, I'm okay. I can deal with that.
And instead of Odo from Deep Space Nine,
it's Otho from Beetlejuice.
Perfect.
This is Brian Johnson of AC/DC, and you are listening to Space Pigeon Radio. For those about to rock, we salute you.
It's fucked up.
I think maybe I got a missed call back from. So let's see what happens. Hey, you back?
Hey, I'm back.
Back up in this. You missed a riveting conversation about rebooting Benson.
Rebooting who? Hanson?
Benson.
No, Benson.
Benson, the TV show from the 80s.
Benson.
Oh, Benson, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I just saw him at the airport once.
What was that? What'd you say? What'd you say in the airport? What'd you say?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him at Hartsfield once.
Really? Wow.
Wait.
Yeah.
Michael, did you hear this?
Did you hear this?
You ran into Benson in the airport?
Yeah,
and
dude,
then you recognize them.
I was like, that's fucking Benson. And I was just like, I can't remember the actor's name.
Was it really Benson?
You saw Robert Guillaume.
Robert Guillaume.
He wasn't checking your luggage. You didn't get him confused.
Was Benson.
That's awesome.
I saw Rod Stewart at Hartsfield one time. And it was like right at the peak of fucking Rod Stewart being a thing, and like he was getting on a plane and he was waving at everyone, and we were getting on a plane and we were just like, I remember just waving. I was like, "Who is that?" And my mom was like, "That's Rod Stewart," and I was like, I don't know who Rod Stewart is. Oh, it was like 1984
Dude,
or something like that.
he still comes to this. There's this restaurant in Town Lake that he's constantly seen at. Like my cousins,
Rod Stewart,
or like teenagers that have jobs up in Town Lake, and he comes there because his wife or his ex-wife is there, so he's always visiting. But they're like, don't say hey to Rod Stewart. That's him.
Don't make eye contact.
He just
don't make eye contact. He'll burn you. He'll burn you with his fucking heat vision.
My dad once met Randy Quaid at a fitness center.
I've heard this story.
He met him like in the 80s, like when he was on, like he'd just been on SNL or something, and like when that one weird
he was
year
on the
where he
weird
was on
cast
there
with Robert Downey Jr.
And he introduced himself to my dad, and he was like, "Well, I'm an actor." And I was just on Saturday Night Live
yesterday.
So he had to explain. He had to explain to your dad that he was famous.
Yeah, my dad was probably like,
I'm the cousin on Christmas vacation that's putting the gray water in the sewer. Do you remember?
Yeah. One of those you got to explain yourself.
Have you seen the videos of him after he went crazy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are great. Those are fucking awesome. Where he's
Letterman on us.
He was he's fucking his wife. And he put a. You haven't seen that one?
Yeah,
he's fucking his wife, and he put a mask of Rupert Murdoch on her, and he's like, "I'm fucking you," and he's like yelling all this bullshit.
Fuck you!
And then he goes, and he starts quoting Independence Day while this is going on. This is an actual. I can't believe we've never seen this, Crow. It's fucking awesome.
What, the Randy Quaid sex tape? I haven't seen this one.
Well, you can't really see any. It's not like he's like showing, but he like put it up on Twitter or some shit a couple of years ago. Seriously? It's like when he was way into meth and tax evasion. You know? And now I don't even know. I think he was running from the law for a while. I think he's in Mexico or some shit. Is what they think.
But I saw Jeff Ross at the 5 spot, and or the aisle 5 now, whatever. There's the 5 spot, and then he had just done a show at Variety, and he walks in, and he's like, "Let's check out the sights in Atlanta." And it was some kiddie like dubstep DJ night, and he walks in, and there's like lasers and like children with hula hoops, and so I walked up to him, and then like I held my hand out. I was like, "Hi, are you Jeff Ross?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then for a second, I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I know that you don't like handshakes." But then I just remembered that I'd confused him with Howie Mandel, who's also a bald comedian. He was like, "Oh, sorry, no, you're the roast guy."
One of them's funny, the other one's not. Right. So yeah, the other one did Bobby's World. No,
oh shit!
Did I ever tell you my Bobcat Goldthwait story?
Tell me again because I don't remember.
Okay, I know I called you when this happened. Yeah, because. So, like, it was the Arby's Christmas party, the IT Christmas party. It was a few years ago. Yeah. And the IT Christmas party consists of, every year, the director of the IT department takes us down via MARTA to the Laughing Skull.
Yes.
Or what is it? What am I thinking? Well, the Vortex. The Vortex down, like, we never go to the 5 Points one, we always go to the one that's in downtown. So, like, and it's got the comedy club that's attached to it. So, we're on the MARTA train. And we're heading down, and I'm striking up. We're just talking between coworkers and shit like that. And I was talking to this one guy about Police Academy, and we're like, just fucking random. How often do you talk about Police Academy? Honestly,
all the goddamn time.
I know Ryan does, but anyway, so like we were talking about Police Academy, and then I talked about how Bobcat Goldthwait made what is it? What's the movie where he goes on American Idol or whatever and shoots all the people? He directed it. God Bless America. You never seen that?
No.
Great fucking movie. Holy shit, watch it.
Okay.
Bobcat Goldthwait is a great fucking director, but it's a really, really dark comedy.
Stand over here.
This is actually this is a dirty D. This is a dirty D suggestion back in the day. He told me to go rent this movie, and I fucking watched it. It was hilarious. But he was a big Bobcat fan, and so like we're on the train, and I'm telling them the story. I was like, you got to see. I think it's called God Bless America. So like I was like, yeah, you got to see this movie. Blah blah blah. Bobcat Goldthwait made. He's a director now and everything. So we're talking about that. We talk about it for literally like 10 minutes on the train. We get to fucking the Vortex, and we're in the middle of our lunch, and all of a sudden a dude is like walking through, and it's kind of like, it's not super busy in this place, but the guy walks from the bar all the way straight across the fucking restaurant to the fucking comedy club, and he walks, and I was like, holy fuck, that's Bobcat Goldthwait, and walks right past our table. And I go, what the fuck? Like, is that Bobcat Goldthwait? And I got up and walked like I was having to go to the bathroom. And he was having a conversation with, like, some guy that was by the door of the comedy club. And I'm like, holy shit, I think that's Bobcat Goldthwait. And I immediately get on my phone and look, and he was there for the next like 2 or 3 days. It was like right around Christmas, like right before, like fucking like a week before Christmas, he was there. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, how fucking weird is it that I was on a train a few minutes before talking about him, and then he just literally walks right past me.
I think you summoned him.
I think I did. I think I have.
I think you used the powers of the universe and your energies, and you made
eerily canny. Not weird.
Synchronicities, man.
I think
it's synchronicities. It's weird.
I knew synchronicity was going to come in at some point in this conversation.
I've been trying to read all of Philip K. Dick's books, right? Like he's got like 30 novels or something.
Dick Wolf? What are you talking about?
No, Philip K. Dick. You know, he made Scanner Darkly. He wrote Total Recall, fucking Blade Runner.
Yeah.
But every book that I've read from him, I've been in the middle of these books and these crazy synchronicities are happening. Like I'll be like in Idaho, and the book is in Idaho. I'm like, when the fuck do you go to Idaho ever?
Well, I think it's it's one of those. Here's my theory on that, Tyler. Here's my theory, and like you may call it synchronicity. Here's what I'm going to call it. What it is your mind is basically like learning that and seeing that, and then you basically start seeing it around you.
Dude,
You
Tyler,
know what I'm saying?
Tyler,
what's weird is like. It's a book, though, you know? It's written, like, in the 80s. Like, he died in 1982 or something, or 83.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Dude,
this is, like, way before our time, you know?
Yeah. I saw The Shining for the first time ever in a cabin in Colorado.
Really?
Yeah. And I was there. I was at another place. They were filming it. That they filmed the outside.
Yeah, we were at the same time when I saw it.
What's the name of the actual hotel?
So the one that it was based on in the book was the Stanley Hotel.
The Stanley, but
Tyler was at the one where they filmed the movie in Mount Hood.
Oh, I thought they filmed it at the Stanley
Hotel. The outside of it was
they filmed the exteriors
Hotel.
or some shit.
No, that's where Stephen King stayed with that. The book was based on.
Where he got the idea,
and then Kubrick filmed it in Mount Hood in Oregon, and then Stephen King hates the Kubrick version. So when he made his shitty made-for-TV miniseries, he filmed it at the Stanley.
Yeah.
So, and then they also did Dumb and Dumber.
I forgot about the made-for-TV one.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Like,
yes.
I have to revisit that just to see how shitty it is.
That's so fucking crazy because at the same time you guys were both at the Shining Hotel, I was at the hotel the Eagles were talking about in fucking Hotel California.
Guys, listen to this. So this Philip K. Dick book, okay? Like, it's the climax of this book, and Bale is in the form of this stinky little goat, and he's taking control of the main character's mind.
Did you say Bale?
Bale, like, yeah.
Bale,
like the god of whatever, like chaos and shit, and he's like taking control of the main character's, and he's like this stinky little goat, and he's like he's possessing the main character, and he wants him to fly to California to his like newfound love, and the goat's like telling him all the horrible shit he's gonna do to his girlfriend and shit. And anyway, I'm sitting on the slabs, like selling glass when I'm reading this, and this fucking little pygmy goat, these people with a pygmy goat walk by, like as I'm reading this passage in this book, like about this goat.
All right, that's pretty fucked up.
And they walk by.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Who has a pygmy goat?
That's a good
point. Like walking them in Pike Place Market at the same time that I got to that part in that book. And everybody else, like all the other vendors, ran up to the goat and were like petting it. And they're like, oh my God, it's a goat.
Yeah.
And I was like sitting there like scared out of my mind, guys. I was like,
because you thought it was Bale.
With the, like, yeah, I was looking at this goat like with this hateful look, and its owners were like, "What's wrong with you?" They looked at me like they saw me looking at their goat with like disdain. They're like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
Please tell me it was like wearing pajamas or something, and you were just like, "Oh!" Like goats in pajamas.
It was like goat. Like that one was like a really big one. You know, it's like one that's really hard to refute. You know, because. I mean, I have seen another goat at Pike Place Market, but, you know, think about how many days I'm there. How many times do I see a goat? How many times am I reading a book with a goat in it? Like,
well, that's comparable. That's comparable to my my Bobcat Goldthwait story, I think.
Have you had any personal run-ins with the supernatural since you've been out on that side of the world?
That's a good question.
Of like orbs and things, man.
Yeah.
Well, anything,
aliens and ghosts.
Yeah, dude. Tight places. Like, I'm pretty sure it's haunted as fuck. Like it was like where everybody came to die. You know, like the only funeral home in that city was like on that row. So, like, dude, so many people were rolled down that road. So many people have like lived in that like area and just died. It's just like I can just like tell. You know, I can tell the place is like infested with like ghosts.
Really?
Yeah.
And I have this theory. Like in downtown Seattle, the lights turn, like they'll change like erratically, right? Like they'll change to like red, you know. And there's nothing like it's the middle of the motherfucking night, you know. There's no reason for it to trigger. To red.
Isn't Seattle the one? Is the city that they built on top of it or something? There's like all these fucking caverns and shit. I remember.
There's an underground city.
There's an underground city. I've heard about that.
There's people living in there.
Really?
There's street people that live underground.
That's fucked up.
That's fucking scary.
Where?
Like,
in Seattle.
Like under the city, dude.
Yeah.
Like people live under there.
Like,
LA too, which I didn't know.
I didn't know
as
about
well.
LA.
LA had like a deep underground as well, like a cavernous set of tunnels where you can like actually go from one side of LA to the other in tunnels.
Oh, like that movie about New York, Dark Days or whatever, right? Like, did you guys ever see that? Yeah,
exactly.
I never saw that.
Yeah. Well, and a funny side note on that, like when Manson was getting like tried in LA for like all the shit, they were like planning on like getting him out through the tunnels. Like they had this like idea. The family was like, "We're gonna get him out. We're gonna fucking."
Charles Manson, the murderer.
Yeah.
Chuck Manson, the bread maker. What are you talking about?
It was like so gross, and it showed it under the water.
What are you talking about?
Solars.
Are you talking about where he cut his finger?
Yeah, that's how the movie started.
It wasn't that deep of a cut.
But did you see how like stupid he looked while he was cutting that
Yes. He was cutting a fucking zucchini. He looked retarded as hell.
He looked like he was like bound to cut his finger off.
Yeah, it was very staged and it looked terrible.
Like talking about cryptozoology and shit. Like I think it was you and me, Tyler, that were driving one night up Giles Road and saw some kind of beast cross the street, like nothing we'd ever seen before. Remember that?
Yeah, and it was like kind of on all fours.
Right. Yeah, it was like what the. We both looked at each other like, what the fuck was that? That just ran across Giles
Crow
Road.
was there too.
Maybe.
I think Crow was with us.
You know, Crow and I believe when we went to Florida that time to your karate tournament or taekwondo tournament, we were on our way back. And then we hit a bat with my windshield. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
I remember something about we were driving back up through like the dark in Alabama on the way back and fucking splatted a bat on my windshield.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Do you remember the conversation we were having too about like no, you were asleep. It was me and Jones. We were talking about like we were both staring out at the ocean and we were like, what if a Poseidon-esque like fucking like creature just rose out of the ocean right now that had like
the Kraken.
Yeah, that had like arms the span of like the horizon you could see. Like what the fuck would you do?
Right.
And
was this related to like so when I flick like an ant or a bug? So if I flick a bug and it like flies across the room and hits the wall, like imagine what that would look like to us. Like there's a giant fingernail from like corner
that.
to corner. And
Yes.
then you're smashed and you don't have nearly as strong a skeleton, but you start like flying.
That's a
through the
really
air,
good analogy. Like,
and you land
that's
against
a good analogy.
the side of a building.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to live.
Because something may happen to all of us one day. Like we're just going about our lives just like the humble ant. And, you know, the humble ant is going about his day. All of a sudden, he gets flicked. He gets stomped. He just fucking, you know, he whatever.
Yeah.
And something totally rocks his whole existence. So that's bound to happen to us sometime, some
Well,
point.
think about that. Like, think about micro macrocosms. Like when I was philosophizing all the way through high school, I was like, dude, we're just like a cell in a giant body.
Yeah.
You know, like we're like a molecule in like really large form. But then,
Right.
I mean, like that's like the inside and the outside. You know, like because we can see that in our world, but like we're a little piece of another bigger, you know, just like tiny little cell. You know, we're fucking like the tiniest piece of dust in it. And that's what's so funny is like that could happen, you know? What if like this like giant amoeba thing that we're a part of just dies, you know? People are like, oh, there it all goes.
It's kind of fucked up when you think about it.
Yeah. It'd be weird if like we were in its penis, you know?
Trippy vibes, dude.
I love how you went there. That's
like
awesome.
one little molecule in this god's like nutsack, you know?
Yeah. One little molecule in God's nutsack. It's a great name for an album.
Space Pigeon Radio.
Tyler, I want your input on something. So we were talking about how Bob Donlin is like the only person who like verifiably listens and responds. So we want to try to we're gonna load like the comments or the description with like some metadata, some like pretend shit that we're talking about, so that people go there. It's like I don't see like Katy Perry's like boobs wrapped in a like boa constrictor. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
So like
search terms that are gonna like get people to find this podcast that are not otherwise looking for it.
So I was like, yeah, Susan Boyle. What could it be?
Susan Boyle, Miss Teen USA, racial slur, Trump.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Like, what should we add there?
You can do some Trump thing, man. Trump's hot now. You gotta use Trump.
Trump's a hot ticket.
Yeah. Earlier on the podcast, we read a Donald Trump letter that was like out to his like Republican base. Like
it was sent to Ryan's grandmother.
Yeah, it was sent to my grandma. It was like and
it's funny is the actual envelope says Donald Trump in the return.
It's from Donald Trump.
And it picked up like they'd have a previous conversation too, so it was like now the hard part.
Yeah,
and it was mysterious and like creepy.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, we've had some shitty elections in these last several years, but I mean, my God, right now
this is horrible, man.
Oh my God.
Well, have you guys seen this thing? A guy at work, another glass blower at the market, was like, he's like, dude, all the presidents have had horns. And he's like, straight up, he's like, dead serious. He's going to his Illuminati bit, you know, and he's like, all the presidents have had horns. And he's like, literally they have horns. And he's like, if you look at their speeches, right, and look at Obama. Someone should do this now, right now. Obama with like devil horns, and supposedly the only way they're masking it, and this is like the part of it is just super laughable, is curtains. They have a certain shaped curtain behind them.
That's awesome. No, I've heard the conspiracy theory that like they're all lizards.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Yeah.
No.
The presidents, like all the presidents
definitely have horns.
Well, and they have this. You know, like. Well, I had heard that they actually did find out that like I don't know about Obama, but like every president that had happened up to George W. Bush, like they basically like some girl in high school had basically done a project where she found out the lineage of all the presidents and basically like traced their background to like the same people, like they were all technically related.
They're all fucking lizards.
Yeah.
They're all lizards. Yeah, they probably are, dude. I don't really doubt it, though, you know? And he was like, the glassblower was like, dude, he's just and they do the thing with the curtains just to, like, show how stupid we are. Like, it's just like, oh, you guys are supporting you pretty much, like, us, like, horned being, and you don't even know it. Like, you voted for that shit.
So is it basically like the shadow of the curtains or something like that?
Yeah, or like the shape of the curtains and the color. And like it's fucking what he showed me was crazy. He's acting like he's gonna write like this really good book on it, like Illuminati, you know? Like, dude, Dan Brown did all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think the Masons are involved in anything that's like kind of happening with with this right now?
Oh yeah, well, with the whole horns thing too. I started looking at Donald Trump's head, right? And dude, it's fucking weird shape. Like he's got a lot of like room in the back of his head.
Oh, his hair's
like, you look at
his hair's unnatural, and kind of so is Hillary Clinton's hair.
Yeah, you know, and like I feel like but like with Donald Trump specifically, the way that his head is like, if you look at the side shot of him, like his head goes a long way back. Like if there's like extra room in the back.
Now there is I'm just looking this up online. There is a rumor that he is a Freemason. Now, I was thinking about this yesterday. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he basically was saying, he's a guy that actually cuts hairs, and I was like, dude, so do you think Donald Trump is bald? And he's like, yeah, he's completely bald. I think it's a wig. He's like, if you look at it, blah blah blah. And we were like, he was talking about how it looks and everything.
It's gotta be a wig.
I was like, okay, all right, I can buy that. And I was like, and then I started thinking about it, and I was like, so basically, like, he is Lex Luthor. Like, think about it. He puts his name on all his shit. He's got a plane. He's got a helicopter. He's got a fucking all this shit. Or he's got horns under that shit. But I mean, if he takes that wig off, he's Lex Luthor, dude.
Yeah, but the shitty thing is, there's no Superman. It's just fucking Lex Luthor out there.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's either Lex Luthor, you know, or he's like a really fucking asshole version of the guy in Legend, you know? Like he's gonna look like Tim Curry.
He's gonna look like Tim Curry.
You know, like
that's funny. Yahoo Answers. I love Yahoo Answers. Is Donald Trump a Freemason?
Who cares? And then that person gets like 3 points. Who cares? Look it up. Maybe you'll find out. And then that's the best answer.
There's nothing saying he's a member of the fraternity.
So you guys think that? Do you think that like he'll be so bad that things will have to get better, like rock bottom?
He won't be anything.
I don't think he's gonna get elected.
He won't be anything.
Here's the thing I saw on the Daily Show the other day, and it was a really good point. It was like, well, the worst thing we could get with Hillary Clinton is like she's a bad president for 4 years, and then we just elect somebody else. It's like Donald Trump might blow us all up.
But also the worst thing that could happen is you empower these old people who think the main thing that I want to see is all of these old people frustrated as fuck. That like you can't let them know that they can do that ever again. You have to let them know, nope, get normal or die. That's the only thing they need to know right now.
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, I think it's basically like he found a niche in basically a group of people that are too stupid that have never voted before, and
they can never feel like they've got the power.
Yeah, and they never feel like they've got the power. They're beaten down. They're poor, and they're angry.
Inbred
as well. Thank you, Weed Pope. And basically he was like, they've never voted before. I'm gonna get them out in droves.
Donald Trump
is brilliant.
Knows business. He's a businessman. How could you not want a businessman running our country?
He got his own college and everything.
Yeah, you know what?
He sells steaks.
I'm crazy enough to vote for him. Actually,
he gave them another.
You just want to see it all break down.
You're crazy enough to vote for him?
I kind of. Well, I was like, dude, if it breaks down, then you actually have to have real change, you know?
Yeah, that's true. See, that's
so bad. You're actually going to have to do something real.
But we all might get consumed by the fucking Leviathan or whatever the fuck is going to happen.
Hey, you guys, look at that David Bowie album cover.
Yeah.
Where have you seen that hair before? We're looking at Young
Holy
Americans.
Shit!
Young Americans album cover, David Bowie. He's got fucking Donald Trump's hair, really, right there.
He does.
That's pretty amazing. I've never noticed that before.
He's predicting the future. He's predicting the future, man.
Yeah.
There's probably secret messages in the track list of that album, I would bet.
Yeah. Okay, what about Prince's death? Let's just fucking go there. Because I feel like that's another...
Well, this is
I think all of this leads to Cthulhu, I think.
This is the year of death. There's been so much death this year.
So many people have died this year. This is the year of death.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
I'm waiting for Iggy Pop to die.
Yeah. You waiting for what? Waiting for what? Who to die?
Iggy Pop, I feel like, is like he's on the docket to kill.
Yeah.
Well, this is 2016.
Is this the year where Scott Weiland finally died? He died in 2016 or 2015?
Scott Weiland.
15.
He's been dead a while.
15? Yeah, and the thing with celebrities dying where everyone cries, like, you know, about it, it's like, I fucking care a lot, but like,
yeah.
Jeez.
No, I really like Prince's music. I like Scott Weiland's music, for example. But, you know, it's like, all right, well, they're not going to make any more music. That's it. I didn't know them.
Right. Well, Prince, like, I've gained a lot of, like, respect over time, man, for that guy. Like,
and we're gonna see how low we can go. It's the year of death. You won't make it out alive. It's the year of death.
Have you guys ever listened to Teen Spirit backwards?
Say what?
Have you guys ever heard Teen Spirit backwards?
No.
It's pretty fucking intensely weird.
Really?
It's like, you know how, like, when that song came out and it was like, how he, like, said the words was so weird?
Yeah.
Like, I remember being young and being like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, you're, like, whining, you know, you're not saying it. It's like, what are you saying? Like, dude, if you listen to it backwards, it's fucking really, it's actually more clear and concise than the original.
Yeah, brother.
Do you remember what it like the messages or like?
I have it.
Yeah,
I actually have it on YouTube.
You got it?
I have it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Can you play it?
I can play it.
It'll just come through the mic, but just do it.
Okay. All
yeah.
right, hold on. Are you ready?
It's fucking, and it shows the words like along with it, and it's fucked up. He's speaking out against the music business and specifically the Illuminati.
Play that shit.
In secret code.
That's it. That's all I got.
You hold it up.
Hold up, PC.
You should read the lyrics. Read the lyrics to the audience.
Let's go back.
Bob Donlin, if you're there, pay close attention. We're about to transcribe the backwards lyrics to "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I hear, it sounds like a backwards song. Wait. It's pretty good.
It's pretty clear.
All of you.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear. Yep.
Pretty.
Alright, we'll have to analyze that later.
It's pretty clear.
We're probably getting to the downstream where we'll probably start wrapping this one up for this week.
Do you not
pretty soon?
You don't cross the downstreams?
Cool.
Yes, but this is
cross the streams.
I don't think so.
How could
It's
they?
been pretty fucking amazing. I think we got a lot more to talk about next time with you too.
Yeah.
There's so many topics, man.
I would love to be on the next, couple of podcasts.
Yes. We haven't even touched on like.
You're always welcome.
We haven't even touched on Nubian Goddess.
No.
Oh my God.
The recording of
stories about that.
The recording of.
I got my wishes granted on that one.
Well, I wanna talk to you about reindeer games too at some point.
Reindeer games.
Actually, that's become a holiday tradition now. I watch reindeer games once a year now at Christmas. It's fucking awesome.
It's really
dude.
good.
There's monsters in the gelatin.
Enjoy the rest of your road trip, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, have fun, dude.
I'm smoking a big fat joint of legal weed right now.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That's what I'm talking about.
That legal weed, man.
Weed,
Pineapple Kush, bro. Pineapple Kush.
Pineapple Kush,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What the
talking about, man.
fuck
Keep
is
it
that?
real.
Remember Purple Kush?
Yeah.
Well, we got Pineapple Kush.
Wow.
Shit.
That's the
That's the hot shit. Hell yeah, dude. Smoke that legal weed and shred.
Yes.
Yeah, heck yeah, guys.
Fuck. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll talk to you all soon.
All right, take care, brother.
Peace out, world.
Stay blessed.
Yeah, stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Later.
In weed we trust.
Well, that was great.
Tyler
Lingwall, everybody.
Lingwall, everyone.
MC Coogan Grand.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
Are we supposed to not say his name?
DJ Slide.
MC Coogan Grand.
MC Coogan Grand.
Yeah, you can always
DJ
edit that
Slide.
shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJ Slide. Slide whistle.
So that was. So,
What were some of yours that we missed the other day? We were doing intros. You didn't say Dante's Peak or Nostradamus. Those are the
Nostradamus,
two.
yep, that's
I like
right.
to lean on.
Dante shall peak.
Dante shall peak.
Has Hinkle been prank called yet, or what?
Oh, we need to try.
Now we should.
Well, you should try and call Hinkle just because.
yeah.
I mean, getting hung up on can't
Like
be that much time.
This should be a thing every week.
Yeah,
we should
you
just
need-
try
you
to
need-
call him.
You need to call that
Just
motherfucker.
the attempt to call him.
The
What if I
attempt to call
attempt to call him on? Here, I'm gonna try to call him on Facebook Messenger. Right?
We've gotten creative.
Yeah.
Star 67. Do
Yeah.
pre-pin star 67
Wait.
and then call him. He'll be, hello?
Yeah, star 69, that bitch.
Do you need assistance with your POS?
Yes.
Yes, totally.
Okay, I'm gonna try it right now. There we go.
Is it plugged in?
Did you put
Yeah,
the
it's
blocker
plugged.
on it?
I'll be like, yo, what's up, Hinkle? It's been a long
Here,
time. brother.
wait. This is a Facebook call.
Oh.
I'm just trying this.
Yeah.
Because there's like absolutely no. I mean, this is like, you know. This has got to be him.
No, he's not gonna pick up.
Dude, copy his number to the keypad. Do star 67 first.
Did what? Did we just? Did it just die? What the hell happened?
Is that his heart monitor?
It
Sounded like a heart monitor.
I don't know what it said. Unavailable.
Okay. All right. Well, try calling his actual phone.
Matthew missed a call from you.
Shit.
All right, we'll try his actual phone.
Put the blocker on it.
Yeah, put the blocker on it.
So you say hit star 67?
Star 67, then his number.
Then his number. Oh God, I gotta go to my contacts though. I don't know his
Either
number.
copy
Shit.
or if there's a pre-pinned option.
Yeah, just tell him it's Rick calling.
Carl.
I heard some interesting news about Matt Hinkle, but I want to hear it straight from him. If
Really?
News.
well,
Is he having a baby?
Is he pregnant? I was gonna say.
no, it's well, maybe I don't know. That wasn't the news.
Oh
I heard.
shit! Really?
Is he come out of the closet yet?
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna say he ain't gonna pick up. I
The
say
Project 5 subscriber you
Project
called is not
5.
available.
Sweet lady,
Johnny
you.
5.
After the tone.
You
Johnny
should
5.
call Chris Jones anyway, despite his admonition.
Matt Hinkle, this is Johnny 5.
My Johnny Hinkle?
5 is calling you. Please call us back.
We love you more than Jesus.
The thing I heard was that
Is he still recording? Is that still
yeah. The thing I heard was that there was like a moratorium or something on Hinkle Family Hot Dog Night because like his mom choked on a hot dog. And then
those are the rumors.
And then and then they reinstated it because it was like, okay, the grace period is over or whatever. Like we can come back to it now.
Like an asterisk in the annals.
Yeah. They take like a Polaroid every single time, and they all pose.
They're like, we'll reinstate it
hot
once.
dogs.
What they'll read it. Well, the
shit.
dude, do it again. Do it again. We should just one night just psycho dial him, dude.
Pick up, man. We want to talk to you, man. Pick up.
Yeah, psycho dial.
Come on.
We love you, man.
We love you, Matt. I bet you he listens to this. I bet you totally listens to this.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
No, I'm not picking up that phone.
We love you, Hinkle. We love you more than Jesus.
I really want to make a fucking musical with Matt Hinkle. Like, no, I will not pick up that phone. I will not pick it up and talk to them. They call me a Jew. I say fuck you. I live in North Cartersville.
I am not really sure what to do today. I should sell my shoes. I am so tired of thinking of shit to sell.
All I want is just not to be a make fun of box. I don't want to be a make fun of box.
We love you. We love you so much, Hinkle. We love you so much. You have no idea how much we love you.
All right. Nope. So.
All right. Well, that was another episode of Space Pigeon Radio.
Yes. We learned a lot. We laughed. We shared.
Lots of laughs. Lots of hands.
Lots of hands.
Hands across America.
We learned a lot about Tyler and how he's doing out in the
I don't
Great
think,
Frontier.
I'd say of that we learned about 5% about
actually,
Tyler.
Yeah. I say we keep the Illuminati talk going with Tyler because he seems like that motherfucker's got it.
You need to keep
going down. You know what I'm saying?
1 foot in the grave. Not in the grave.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 foot on that side of the information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1 foot out of the grave.
No.
Yeah, he just sounds like he's well in the know about that shit.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying it's all about uncovering the truth.
Oh yeah?
You know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up world out there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let it out. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta let it Sometimes you gotta speak from the heart, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let it speak from the heart. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just gotta speak from the heart. Sometimes you just gotta let it out.
Synchronicity.
At the very same time. Did Matt Hinkle selling his shoes? I just put on my shoes.
Synchronicity.
It's the very same time that Tyler Lingwell smoking a blunt. The Weed King also smoking a blunt.
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity at the same time.
Synchronicity. While watching multiplicity. Orbs. Alien.
We got two bands.
In the upside down. On the edge of the world of the view. Of the world of the view.
Robert Guillaume.
Edge of the view.
In a Minnesota carport, Robert Guillaume drinking orange juice while in Russia. A man simultaneously is peeling an orange while eating legumes. Synchronicity.
Bryan Adams sings Heaven. Bruce Springsteen sings Born in America. Or the USA. You decide.
Synchronicity.
Kanye West eats a bowl of cereal. Shania Twain takes a shit. Synchronicity.
Synchronicity. David Bowie's hair resembles Donald Trump's hair.
At the same time, on the Young Americans album.
American president.
Same time.
American Synchronicity.
The album Hair.
Synchronicity Hair.
BOWIE 5 letters. TRUMP 5 letters.
Synchronicity.
Double U. Two faces.
David, Donald, double D.
Two breasts. Two faces.
Two bumbling boobs.
Synchronicity Hair.
At the same time. Two breasts.
David Bowie married to a black model. Donald Trump saw a black model one time. Synchronicity.
Donald Trump fired a black model from his show 2 times.
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity. Synchronicity.
I want to pet you. I want to touch you.
Synchronicity.
1, 2, 3. I want to touch you.
Pikachu.
Fuck you.
Hello?
Y'all got a bubble saw in here?
What are you doing in my house?
There's the bubble saw in here. I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get something else.
No, what? What else you got? I'll put a trap down.
You're not gonna get a Bulbasaur.
What I'm gonna get?
A slap in the face.
Oh no!
Donald Trump.
You got a Mewtwo. For me?
Who?
Want a Pikachu. For me?
Pikachu.
Fuck.
Shit.
Guys, where are we?
The fucking upside down.
No, where?
It's dark in here.
Where are we?
It's dark in here. What the
I
fuck?
think we're in the upside down.
We're in the ice world.
What the fuck are we?
What the hell?
Fuck? What's going on, man?
I can't. I don't.
Dude.
Who's in here with me?
I'm over here.
You're over.
Help me, Ryan. Help. Help.
Wait, you're. What? Who?
Help me, Ryan.
Fucking shit, fuck, fucking shit, fuck, fucking shit, fuck that, fuck that shit, fuck 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 shit. Fuck shit. Fuck.
Stay blessed.
Hinkle is a Jew.
Acro Crag.
Special thanks and respect to Reggie Watts.
Now, what we want to know is your credit rating. Very good or very, very, very bad?
My credit rating is very good. I could afford a $300,000 home at this point.